I'm next, everyone. I've been streaming every single night for the past 2 years, so naturally some things get brought up over and over again, like I did math at uni.
You know, I did math at uni.
I did math at uni.
I did math at uni. What's one quirky thing about you? I did math at uni.
Or vampire cat girls.
Vampire cat girl. Vampire cat girl. Dude, that's me. If you Google vampire cat girl images, there's like none. There's... I can already imagine that without looking like a vampire cat girl.
GG.
No, but it needs to be vampire cat girl.
And sometimes donuts.
That damn donuts guy. Why don't I have a donut in the fridge? Donuts? Listen, donuts are great. Donuts? Oh my god, donuts. All right. 50 subs, 50 donuts. This guy wastes his money. What do you waste your money on, huh? Donuts? What are you buying?
But apparently talking about donuts is problematic because anytime I mention them, people will ask me, wait, so how many have you had?
Listen, I bought 6 donuts today, all right? And it's not that big a deal. How many donuts are left? 3. I ate like the 3 donuts in like 5 minutes, I think. Which is fucking bullshit because I was gonna like pace myself. And the iced donuts, by the way, oh, fantastic. How many donuts have I had today? I've had 1, thank you. I had 4 yesterday, if you're wondering. Someone today literally bought 12 donuts. Shit. Thing is I saw the 12 donuts and I was fucking eyeing the 12 donuts and I'm like, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's like, oh, cool, food. Yeah, these are mine now. Huh? Oh, yeah, don't worry. Anyway, how many donuts did I eat today? I don't fucking know, but it was definitely 4, 5. Fuck, actually, I was that guy. I bought 2 boxes of donuts. I think she had like maybe 5 donuts in total and I ate the rest. I had like 19 donuts, I guess. I would like to say that happened within the span of like 2 or 3 days.
And to be honest, I don't even know what I've done to deserve this judgment.
Where can I ambush you for tickling? The donut store? How often are you at the donut store where that is number 1? Okay, but everyone's got a misconception on this. This one's cookies and cream. Oh my god, it's got cream in it.
Okay, listen, my donut cravings have no bounds. I can't help myself. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I haven't had a donut in a year.
Some spider crawled down and gave you a donut. Oh! Dude! I've not had donuts in like ages, dude. Cashews IRL stream is happening. Eating 20 donuts in Cashews. Imagine I'm in the Cashews. I got like donuts. How much would you give me for this donut? $1. And then I take a bite of it. How much now? Is this still worth $1? And they're like, sir, get the fuck out of my store.
But the problem is, whenever I start talking about donuts, I'm not me anymore. I just start saying deranged words.
Yeah, I'm gonna fatten up the alligators with donuts. Listen, you can eat infinite donuts. I didn't go to this place. I can eat donuts for any reason. Okay, I must get this in here. Donuts are the only meal ready to eat.
I thought this was gonna be the easiest part. But listen, once I start getting into a donut frenzy, whatever comes out of my mouth, you cannot trust that guy.
Do donut food trucks exist? I don't care who's doing a donut food truck. Give it to me now. This exists. Sydney's greatest food van to hit the city. Bite me, mini donut slushies. They got a phone number. We can come to you in our custom-made food van to deliver to you the best tasting mini donuts in Australia. Hello? You got any of those cinnamon minis? I want them in my mouth right now. And they're like, what, a cinnamon donut? No, cinnaminis. It's like cinnamon mini donuts. Me, now, 12, stat, pronto, drive.
But the messed up thing is, sometimes I'm not even the one that brings up the donuts. It's the people in chat.
What do you call the earth when there's like opposite parts? Like if you drill a hole through the earth and then there's both. Is it antipodes? Is that what you call it? No, you don't call it a donut. Fuck, now I want a donut. Okay, what's this one? Something holes, treats that are actually balls, not holes. What? Treats that are actually balls. Oh, a donut. Oh, yeah. Also, who was mentioning donuts earlier? Eat a donut for every second you're behind PB. I would die, but I would have fun.
And here's the thing, I have so many clips I can show you, and I have no segue to get into it, and I can't think about it anymore because I'm just eating a donut now, okay? And this is just about me.
Or we held hands in the donut shop. I'll hold a hand to get a donut. You know what they taught me in my philosophy class? Because like before philosophy class, I was amoral. What they taught me was using people justify the means or whatever, you know? And that's a weird thing to say out loud. Like if I hold your hand in the donut shop, am I just holding your hand because I want to hold your hand, or do I want the donut that comes after? Okay, would you rather have 1 donut right now, 2 donuts in 5 minutes? Good to go. I would prefer 1 donut right now. And you might be like, no, but you could get more donut value by waiting 5 minutes. And I would say, I only need 1 donut right now. Having 2 donuts is gluttonous. You don't need a donut. All right, hey, I'm back. What's up? I want a donut. Okay. Imagine if I was like, BRB, and then I just leave the stream on for like an hour. Then I come back, I'm like, hi, everyone, look what I got. There's fucking donuts. Look at this. I'm not gonna bend it anymore. This is for me. I'm so sorry. Right.
But if we're being real for a moment, there was one coveted donut story that started all of this during Dark Souls, and I'm just gonna play the entire thing for you, so enjoy it. Like how I'm gonna enjoy this donut.
Please, don't you mean donuts? Oh, when was the last time I had a donut? Oh no. So I bought I think I bought 12 cinnamon donuts. And I bought 12 ice donuts. So at the time I lived, there was like 4 of us. If you think about it, 24 divided by 4 is, what is that? You just halve it twice. So that's like 6. So you get 6 donuts each. So you have 3 cinnamon, you have 3 icing. So anyway, I ate 3 cinnamon in like an hour. And then I had like an ice donut. And then my roommates had only had like 1 donut. And then I'm like, man, can I have another donut? And they're like, why are you asking me? And I'm like, yeah, I just want like another donut. And they're like, yeah, well, we all get like 3. Oh, yeah, but I've already had 3. And they're like, well, you can't have any more. I'm like, oh. I'm like, but they're gonna go bad if you don't eat them. So like, are you gonna eat them? They're like, yeah. And then 2 days later, there's still like several donuts left. So I just start eating them. And I shouldn't. But they're like, what the fuck? Why are you eating our donuts? And that's when I don't know who I am at this point, but I just said I bought these. So now I'm eating them. And they're like, no, but you bought it for us. And I'm like, yeah, but it's been 2 days. If you want it, you can have it. And I'm like, I'm not stopping you, but like, I already had my share. And they're like, yeah, dude, just stop eating it. Just buy your own donuts. And so, anyway, needless to say, I don't get donuts that often. But the second time I got donuts, I just bought a box of donuts for myself. And then my roommates would just make fun of me. How many donuts can you eat an hour? Well, see, this is the thing. I shouldn't. But I could eat... I reckon I could eat 12. Okay, you know what happened? I like going to EDM concerts. That's fun. EDM concert end at midnight. Yay. I don't know what happens, but I did not need to know that you could get drive-through donuts. Drive-through donuts. Fuck, really? I didn't heal before I dropped. Damn it. Drive-through donuts sounds stupid. Why can I drive up to a building and go, yes, 24 donuts, please? And then they hand it to me out the window. And there's just some shame with that as well. If I'm driving mates back home after I've been dancing all night, and they're like, why are you buying 24 donuts? And I'm like, listen, shut up. This is my choice. So anyway, I've seen the donut shop now. I'm like, oh, can we just have a look? And thank fuck it's closed. No one is in this fucking donut store at like midnight to 1 a.m. I'm not achieving anything. Oh, shit. But like, fuck, man, if that was open at 1 a.m., I don't know how many donuts I would have bought. Because I want to say I would have just bought 1. It sounds like I have a donut problem. I've done this like 5 times. Okay? Calm down. Listen, someone brought home donuts to me once as a present. Just like a little like, oh, I brought home donuts. Aren't I nice? And I'm like, you are so nice. I'm like, we're gonna share. And then I ate them all. And they're like, what the fuck, man? And I said, I'll give you money for it. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what happens. I've never had this with any other food. Donuts aren't a food, by the way. Wait, let's make this clear. Let's set boundaries. I know I called it food then, but it is not food. Fuck, if anyone meets me in real life now, they're gonna be like, hey, you wanna go to a donut store? I'm gonna tell you to fuck off. No. Oh, dude. I went to Central with a friend, and I'm like, there's a sick donut shop here. And they're like, yeah? I'm like, yeah, it's so good. And I'm realizing this is just me wanting to have donuts. It actually had nothing to do with them. But back then I didn't realize this. I realize this now. So we went there, it fucking closed down. I've never been so upset about a store that I don't care about closing down. Like this, like it's not like I go there all the time. There's no inconvenience of it being closed down. But it being closed down, I actually felt like, well, this is bullshit. I actually thought that. I was like, it's so bullshit that the store is not open. What if I want to get off the train and have a donut? The donut microchips in your bloodstream already. I read this Reddit post like when I was like 18, 17, and it was something like, what is the 2 weirdest like items you saw anyone buy at a shopping store? And then the person's like, yeah, they bought cucumber and condoms, lol. And so what people will try to do was they'll try to craft a story of what that person might be getting up to that night with like whatever items they're buying. But when I was at the donut shop, I really felt like they were gonna try and profile me on why the fuck I needed 24 donuts. And so I don't think they would think I have a family, you know? And so that was the only time in my life I really wanted to clarify, like, hey, these aren't for me. I'm buying them for my roommates. I'm not buying them for my roommates. So, like, why am I lying to the people? Like there's no point doing that. It's just stupid. If you were manning the donut store, how many do I have to order before you're like, what the fuck, dude? Why? More than 50. Probably about 4 dozen. Really? Well, I buy 24. I'm not buying 50. I can't buy 50. Yeah, that's a bit deranged. So I'm like halfway there. Can you imagine I go there, I buy the donuts, I'm like, yeah, the kids are gonna love this. Sorry, you just reminded me of something else. I was driving to uni. Every half an hour in the morning, they do news stories. And a lot of the news stories are just like, whatever. I just don't give a shit. But, one of them said, a bunch of people have gotten food poisoning recently, I think it was in Queensland, after buying food at a store. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it was found that the person serving donuts didn't wash their hands after going to the toilet. And I was like, what? Like, I never exclaimed. I was just like, huh? I was suddenly taken out of driving. But I was really in my mind for like ages. I'm like, how's that happen? I've worked with food before. Like, I've done that. Like, what the fuck, man? What? And I was getting so upset. Like, immediately. I was just like, fuck you. I've never been so upset as someone that I don't know. Like, I don't know who this person is. This news story doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But I think it just upset me because I buy donuts every now and then. And to think that someone didn't wash their fucking hands and then I got food poisoning from donuts, and then that's it. I just hate donuts for the rest of my life. Yeah, thanks for that. That's awesome. No, it's so messed up. I bought 4 of these and they've just been in the fridge for like 5 days. It's actually the most self-control I've had. And I shouldn't eat the other ones right now, but I want to. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, subscribe. I don't know. I'm going to make other videos. I have like 2 years of backlog to go through. So these donuts are the start of it, I suppose. Anyway, bye. Take care of yourselves.